Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see, the Temple Owls taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. All about to kick it off and get this game underway. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So East Carolina's offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed and it.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. To throw, it's Hauser. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Wright. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Temple Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make...
And the ball is picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, and he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Wright. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Shows him the stiff arm. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Owls racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Simon. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Not willing to try that 55-yard field goal, they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Now on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. At the 45, on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. From the red zone, it's Harris. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to let it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Pirates will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's right. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Temple lines up quickly. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
No huddle offense to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the ring.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Simon. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Middle Tennessee made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing in Murfreesboro. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the returner will be knocked down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Wide receiver shows motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Hauser. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A third and long coming up here. Now they'll run the draw. Just ran over it. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with fourth and short. They're about 2 yards away. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously, his team takes the lead.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Well, this is the point of a game in the fourth quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the tackler. And the Pirates have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wide out in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll line up for a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field.
The name of the game is getting to the quarterback. But I love getting to the quarterback and finishing with a nice rip and forcing that fumble out. God, there's nothing like it.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. The inside handoff. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll run the counter. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's going up top here late in the game. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wilson on the carry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the right. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Back to throw, it's Simon. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Temple! And they score first here in overtime.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Temple 13, East Carolina.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the point after is good. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. back to the ground game on the left. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they take the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. Pocket starts to collapse. Got it! A game winner! What a finish in double overtime! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out